Okay, hello guys. Good evening. Happy Friday. We meet again. Welcome back to our October week 2. Right, this is the second week of October. We are continuing with our chapter 7 today. Hi Shane. Why are you so chirpy today? Hello April. Is everyone here? I can see that there's less people here today, huh? Yes, Shani, hello. Is it my first time seeing you? Yes, Arini, hello. Good evening. How are you doing? Right, so we are in chapter 7 today, huh? We're in chapter 7, huh? That's good. That's good. That's good to know. I can see that most people are late today, lah. From second. Is it second time? Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you the first time. Is it? I'm good. I'm good. Oh, you recovered from COVID. So how was it? How was it? Your sister got it too, right, bro? How was it? How long did it take you to go from beginning to end? I hope it was okay. I hope it was okay. Right, so guys, I think we finished this one last week. Okay, you have nitrogen in the air, 78%. You have 21% of oxygen. You have 0.03% of carbon dioxide. You have 0.97% of inert gases. Wow, 7 days plus. Wow, that's quite long. That means you had fever for 7 days. Oh wow, Shane, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, not fever, huh? That means you got is it shortness of breath or what? Or loss of taste? The one thing that I cannot tahan from COVID is the loss of my sense of taste. I mean, it's not life threatening, but it's just really annoying. Oh, one day. Oh, okay. Wow, April, you're pretty healthy then. Right. So guys, I think I mentioned what's the function of oxygen and carbon dioxide, right? I think I mentioned this, right? Okay, you use oxygen for respiration and combustion. You use carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. You use nitrogen. This is not used by you. This is used by plants, okay, to make fertilizer. Okay, okay. Wow, Wing, hey, why are we at a hotel? Where are you right now? Having vacation, huh? Hiya, good lah you. Yeah, exactly, Dari. That's the annoying thing. When you eat, okay, I remember when I had COVID, right? When I recovered, after like 1 week I recovered, only I lost my sense of taste for 2 weeks. It was so freaking annoying. Oh, Pullman, okay, why are you there? Vacation, huh? Wait, which Pullman? Which Pullman? Okay. Okay, how does it feel like basically? Even if you eat something strong, like even banana leaf rice, tastes like kosong. Oh, bangsa. Okay, okay. You like helium, nitrogen, tantalum. Is this supposed to mean something? Is it supposed to mean something, Shane? Yeah, 2 weeks already. You wouldn't believe it. It's 2 weeks. Okay. So nitrogen is to use to make fertilizer. Inert gas, this one don't care. Right. So guys, I want you to memorize the function I highlighted. Did you highlight this? Okay. Did you highlighted this? HEN. Let me search what is tantalum. That was tantalum. TA. Oh. Okay. I fell into that, Shane. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Jesus, you need help. Okay. Right. So please memorize the functions I've highlighted. Please memorize the functions I've highlighted, okay, because it's really important. Right. So have I taught the carbon cycle and oxygen cycle last week? Have I taught this last week? I haven't, right? I haven't, right? Okay. So guys, if these diagrams look hella confusing to you, if it looks hella confusing to you, which it does, I don't know lah. Okay, guys, first of all, this is from the textbook. And the textbook writers, they thought they are so smart by, oh, you know what would make students memorize this easier? Let's color this thing. Let's color it. Is it helping? Freak no. Okay, it looks even more confusing now. You see, you have arrows flying everywhere. Talking about inefficiency. This is what our country loves doing. Our education department loves doing. Okay, by doing a lot of unnecessary fancy stuff, which is practically useless. Okay, so anyway, let me draw my own. Okay, let me show you mine. I will make your job much easier, right? So you have oxygen on one side, you have carbon dioxide on the other end. Okay, so please draw this first. And then you have arrows pointing here and there. Okay, you have arrows pointing here and there. That means we have oxygen converting into carbon dioxide. We have carbon dioxide converting into oxygen, right? Right. So this is what you need to draw first. Okay, please draw this now. Okay, I mean, you can use your whatever colorful pencil you want, whatever fancy way you want to like to do it. It's okay, up to you. Yes, Nishika, hello, good evening. Right, so please draw this yourself. Okay, so let's fill in the blanks. Okay, let's fill in the blanks. How do you convert carbon dioxide to oxygen? How do you convert carbon dioxide to oxygen? Who captures carbon dioxide in the air to give you oxygen back? Yes, plants. There's only one way to do it, which is photosynthesis. The one and only way. Humans. Yeah, it is. Why? What's up? Humans occupy space and has mass. What? Right? What's up? Okay. So you matter. And shit, that's cheesy. Okay. Anyway, they have mass. They have mass, not weight. Okay. Mass. Okay. Right. So photosynthesis, to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen is photosynthesis. There's only one way. Right. So how do you convert oxygen to carbon dioxide? There are three ways. Okay. There are three ways. So number one, how do you convert oxygen to carbon dioxide? You are doing it right now. You are doing it at this very moment. You are doing respiration, right? You are, as we speak, taking in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. You're doing it right now, right? So that's what you are doing, respiration. What about your car? What about your car? Your car also takes in carbon dioxide and breathes out takes in oxygen and breathes out carbon dioxide from the exhaust. What is it doing? What is the engine doing? The engine is burning something, right? The engine is burning petrol, right? Okay, so car doesn't do respiration. Okay, so cars, what do? Cars, they do combustion. Yes, very good. Okay, they burn something. All right. So you see, these three processes are actually just these three, you see? Isn't it? Okay, since we have all these problems so simplified, right? Why draw this hella confusing diagram? I don't know. Yes, aka polluting, exactly. Right, we have actually one more. This one is very little, which is called decomposition. Okay, we call it perebutan. Sorry, is it called perebutan in BM? Yes, pembakaran. Yes, combustion is pembakaran. Decomposition is called what's the word? Perebutan. Is it perebutan? Oh, perebutan. There's another word for it, I believe. Perebutan. Anyway, no matter. So what is decomposition? It's basically when you die lah. When you die, when animals die, when plants die, you will decompose back into nutrients so that other people can absorb you, so that you can be used again. Right? So these three. Your body becomes into carcass. Yes, exactly. Your school slow or your school slow Wing, you are writing in BM, Wing. You're writing in BM, I thought you're writing in English. All right. Anyway, so this is your three processes. And then there's actually one more, which is rusting. Pegaratan. This one we don't really care because rusting doesn't really use much carbon dioxide. Doesn't use much oxygen. I mean, yeah lah, you're writing in BM, because are you not in DLP class? Are you not? Or are you in DLP class? Are you in DLP class? Because oh no, guys, I would advise you to write English still but because it makes your job easier. Right. Anyway, guys, so let's look at this cycle. Okay, you see, as long as you understand this, right, this looks exactly the same. How do you remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere? You do photosynthesis. How do you put carbon dioxide to the atmosphere? You do respiration, you do combustion, you do decomposition. Isn't our diagram much nicer to look at rather than this mess? Same goes to oxygen cycle. You see, how do you change oxygen into carbon dioxide? You have combustion, respiration, rusting, decomposition. How do you change carbon dioxide into oxygen? You do photosynthesis. Might as well you do it my way. You see, doesn't this look much nicer? Don't waste space, please. This one is just a bunch of confusing words. Oh, you don't have DLP already. Okay. But if you can learn English too, because English makes your job easier. So write this. My job is this one is easier. All right, guys, let me ask you something. Do you think this is balanced? Do you think this is balanced? We have 3 going here. We have 1 going back. All right. Is it balanced? It was balanced, you see. It was. When we were like, okay, let's go back to 1,000 years ago. Do you think there's pollution? Not really, right? Why there's no pollution? Because we have plenty of plants here, right? Because you see, we only have 1 process to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen. That's why we need many plants. Okay, and since we have very little humans 1,000 years ago, we have very little combustion because there were no cars. Okay, we have very little decomposition because there's not many dead animals or humans. So this thing is rather balanced. Okay, where's the oxygen for this carbon? Exactly. This is just carbon cycle is just by eliminating the oxygen. You see, pointless, right? Pointless, right? Why not just learn this, right? That's why I don't understand. That's why I don't understand, right? Anyway, so is it in balance now? No. Why? Because it's a double damage we are doing. What are we doing? We are cutting down trees so that there's less photosynthesis. And then we are having more humans. So we have more respiration. And more humans means we need more combustion because we use combustion for cars and electricity. So we have more of these, less of this. How can this thing not not balance, right? Which I'll talk about that later, guys, which is pollution. Guys, I will show you why our future is very bleak. It is not worth living because we are going extinct soon. Yeah, we are all gonna die, exactly. Okay, so please memorize this first. Memorize this. Okay, so why is this thing in such a imbalance right now? Okay, because of these reasons. Okay, first of all, we have uncontrolled deforestation. You know what's deforestation, right? We keep chopping down trees. So now, photosynthesis already reduced. Okay, exactly, right? And then to couple with that, pesticide is not really damage, but we have burning of fossil fuel, right? Let me give you a statistic, guys. We are still 80% relying on fossil fuel. Okay, that means your electricity, our cars, factories, everything, you name it, all the energy used by humans it's 80% from fossil fuel. Okay, so since we are 80% relying on fossil fuel, we produce shit tons of carbon dioxide, isn't it? Can you see why our future is, pardon me for using this word, our future is fucked. Okay, our future is fucked. Okay, I will tell you why later. Okay, so anyway, when we keep burning fossil fuel, this thing cannot keep going on, right? This is what Greta Thunberg said, okay? How dare you, okay? Because we keep burning fossil fuel, okay? We keep burning this, we keep producing carbon dioxide. Well, it's gonna come back and bite us in the ass real soon, right? Yes, that's why I said electric car is freaking useless, right? You see, I think I told you this last week. If you buy a Tesla, you need to charge your Tesla, isn't it? Wow, so green, so environmental friendly. So where's your electricity coming from? Oh, right, fossil fuel. Same shit. Same shit. Rather than you burning the fossil fuel with your car, now the factory, the power station is burning it so that they can give you the electricity, so that you feel a sense of elitism. Huh, look at these peasants. Unlike them, I'm so health conscious. Sorry, I'm so environmentally conscious. I use electric. Sit the fuck down, please. Okay, you are the same. You are the same. All right, I don't care what you say. You are the same. You're still using electricity unless you cycle. Okay, if you say I am so environmental friendly, I cycle to Penang. Props to you. Okay, your thighs will be as thick as elephant. Oh, damn muscles though. Okay, if you can cycle to Penang. Okay, maybe it uses less fossil fuel. Not really. Not really. Yeah, cycle to Penang. Hey, they can cycle to Genting. What? Then you go watch the Tour de France. These few days. They cycle from Ampang to Genting. Hey, no freaking joke, man. From Ampang, you know where it's Ampang, right? Ampang to Genting is around 70 kilometers with an incline. You're going uphill, you know. They cycle all the way there. So you better learn how to cycle, boy, because when one day we say we cannot burn fossil fuel anymore, then we need to cycle. Maybe we need to cycle to Singapore. What's Destinasi Impian? Wait, I don't know what's that. Is it a show? Right. Anyway, so when we keep burning fossil fuel, okay, or is a novel. Okay. Anyway, or is it your Comstas or something? All right. Anyway, so you see, when we have more humans, we have more respiration. Shane, you have to loot everything, isn't it? Stop looting everything, can you? Right. Later my Form 2 class, I have someone exactly like you. The resemblance is freaking uncanny, I tell you. Okay. Anyway, so you see, when we have more humans, we have more respiration. Okay, you know what else? What else is the damage? Guys, when we have more humans, right, you need to eat more meat, right? Any vegetarians here? I believe not many, right? Okay, if you eat meat, to have more humans around, we need more farming animals around, isn't it? You imagine, last time it was 4 billion people compared to now 8 billion people. We need to have twice the amount of farming. So when you have more animals around, you have more cows and chickens and sheep all around, you produce more carbon dioxide. So, hey, you're making more carbon dioxide again. So can you see how our future is fucked? How our future is fucked? Hey, our human growth is 8 billion right now. It shows no signs of slowing down. Okay, it will be 10 billion, I think, in 2030. Great news, isn't it? Okay, we have 10 billion. Now we have even more respiration, even more farming and respiration, even more combustion, even more decomposition. Yay! Okay, and we need to build more houses for these people because we have 2 more billion people to feed, to build more houses. Guess what happens? We need to cut more trees. Oh, can you see this vicious cycle going on and on? Right. So can you see why I say the future is fucked? Okay, anyway, you know what the scientists said? You know what the scientists said? By 2050, because we are producing so much carbon dioxide right now. Okay, do you know carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas? Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. That means, like I said, I think you learned this in geography. They will trap heat in the atmosphere, which makes weather even more crazy. Yeah, they're getting horny. Yes. Okay. So they're trapping heat here. Our Earth is getting hotter and hotter. So according to many scientists, right, we have to control this before the damage is done, before it is too late. So according to scientists, I just read this earlier this year. They say, right, by the year 2050, guys, I'm not shitting you. Scientists said, right, by the year 2050, we must, okay, you hear, we must achieve something what we call a net zero carbon emission. What does it mean? That means how much carbon dioxide we produce by 2050, we have to offset it by either having more trees or some other ways to absorb the carbon dioxide? Must. All right. If we don't do that, we will do irreversible damage to the environment. Do you think this is possible? Oh, I think I told this last week, right? So do you think this is possible? Guys, it's 28 years away. Do you think in 28 years' time, we can rely less on fossil fuel? Fuck no. Fuck no. Right? This is why I always tell my wife, I'm not having any kids though, because the future is freaking bleak, guys. Right? With the weather going more and more crazy nowadays, okay, it will only get worse. It will only get worse, okay? So my job now is to educate you to try to maybe do some damage control, hopefully. I don't know. I'm doing my best as I speak. But can I really do this? Yeah, she's okay. She's very okay. She's very okay. Okay. Why, guys? Food for thought. Food for thought. Why bring kids to this world if there's not a bright future for them? You get what I mean? Okay. If scientific achievement is so great right now, if humans have achieved our kegemilangan, we have so many scientific achievement, okay, so many milestones, we are achieving new stuff every year, then yeah, maybe having children is a great idea because you want them to carry on our legacy. But no, humans are freaking selfish. Do you know there was an environmentalist? There was an environmentalist, he said this, okay, and it's really depressing, okay? He said that no matter how many oceans we clean, no matter how many plastics we recycle, there is something we cannot change. That is human apathy. Guys, do you know what is apathy? Apathy means you don't care about things, right? It is human apathy that we cannot change, all right? He said that after years and years working on environment, this is the thing that he cannot change. And if we cannot change this thing, the environment is going nowhere, right? Do you see why am I so pessimistic about the future right now? Oh, I think maybe it's just you. Is it because the internet in your hotel very bad? Is it? Guys, I don't know lah. I don't feel good for the future lah. Okay, I hate to be the pessimistic one. I hate to be the party pooper and say, oh guys, we are all gonna die, because it really is. Okay. I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real here. We are not achieving this even halfway by 2050. Right? Right? With all these selfish humans going around, with human greed going around, humans are always greedy for more and more and more. We always want to make more money. All right. When there's profit to be made, environment will be sacrificed. This is just a given. Right? So, damn, I made you sad, isn't it? I made you so sad now, isn't it? Oh, sir, what's for the future? Okay, your future is to have the best cake. Guys, let me tell you your motto for your future. Your motto for your life is to have the best and die. You answer to no one, you answer to yourself. Have the best and die. Okay, you eat the best food, you have the best of everything, and die. Don't give a shit, because okay, Kaiwei, are you okay right now? Are you okay? Is your line okay right now? Yeah, greedy, because we are all so greedy, so why not just be greedy for yourself too? Because I really couldn't care less. Right? Anyway, so let's all right, how do we stop this then? Right. First of all, we have to stop illegal logging. I'm sorry, guys. It just makes me laugh, okay? Can we stop illegal logging? Can we stop illegal logging? Fuck no. Fuck no. Have I told you about the Sultan thing last week? Have I told you about the Sultan thing last week? Who made all this flood? Oh, I haven't? I haven't? Okay, guys. I might get into trouble for saying this. I might get into trouble for saying this. Okay, here goes. You're interested to listen to? You're interested? You're interested? Okay, so here goes. Right. Guys, first of all, in Malaysia, you can humiliate whoever you want, even the Prime Minister, but not Sultan. Do you know that? Do you know that? If today you were to go Facebook and you say, Fuck Ismail Sabri, he's not my prime minister. No problem. You can criticize him all you want, you can humiliate him all you want, because it's the freedom of speech. Okay, you can criticize anyone you want. You can say Najib is the son of a bitch. Okay, no problem. Okay, you are fine. But not the Sultan. Okay, because if you criticize the Sultan, it's called derhaka, and it's punishable by law. According to our Perlembagaan Malaysia, according to our constitution, you are not allowed to badmouth Sultan. Right? If you go online and you say Sultan, they are the useless maggots in the world, try this and you shall find out. All right. Next, the next day, I think PDRM will be right outside your door, and then they'll say, we need to talk. Okay. They will invite you back to their police station and you will have a nice plate of nasi kari. Okay. Try that. You will know, you'll find out. Okay. So I might get into trouble for saying this, but I still have to say this. Right. Do you know who created all this? Okay. Do you know in Peninsular Malaysia, what state is the most famous for flood? Okay, it's year end already, right? Do you know what state is very famous for flood? I think not really, it's the East Coast. Okay, it's the East Coast, right? One of it is Kelantan. You see, Kelantan every year end also flood one. All right. Yes, Johor very much. Okay. I think Tarini, you know this lah. Johor, it floods every year end. Right. And also Terengganu. Right. These three. You know why? Because these three, even including Selangor too, these four, I would say, they are very famous for chopping forests. Permission given by who? Which is the Sultan. Okay. Do you know why? Okay. This is how fucked up the world is right now, lah. This is how fucked up the world is right now. Do you know in every state, right? Who is the protector of forest? Who owns the forest? Do you know who owns the forest? You guessed it right. That's the Sultan. Okay, that's the Sultan. And if you have all these forests sitting around, right? Sitting around, as the Sultan, what will you do? If let's say there's a developer that comes to you, Sultan, can you sell me this piece of land for $10 million? What would you do? Fuck yes, take it. Okay, have this forest. Okay, have it. Okay, and the 10 million ringgit he's putting in his pocket. Guys, this business has no cost. You get what I mean? If I were to sell you an iPhone, I have to go Apple, I have to get an iPhone maybe at 5,000 ringgit. I sell it for 7,000. My profit is 2,000. Okay, 5,000 ringgit is my cost. I need to buy the phone to sell it to you, right? But to sell forest, it's zero cost. It's made by nature. It's left behind by his daddy. If I'm the Sultan, okay, let's say I'm the prince, I'm the eldest prince, if I'm next in line for the throne, my daddy gave it to me. Okay, so rather having these forests sitting around not giving me money, why not I sell it? Right? No brainer, right? So what they do, they start selling it. Okay, hey, you want a forest? Y'all get a forest. Sell. So this is how they can afford sports car lah. Okay, you think Johor Sultan hey, you know last time Johor Sultan, you know the plate number WWW1, he bought it for 500,000 and he put it on a Proton Satria. Okay, you know why? Because fuck you, that's why. He has the money. Okay, haters gonna hate. Okay, he's gonna do whatever shit he wants. Right? So what happened was, they gazetted means they sell off the forest. They gazetted so many forests. Okay, you cannot cut so many forests without consequences, right? Okay, so here comes when it starts to rain. Oh shit, guess what? It starts to flood. Okay, it starts to flood. And before the people got pissed off, why is it flooding every year? So what did the Sultan do? You see, this Sultan, they're very smart one. Okay, they're very smart one. What they have is money. So what they do, they will use this money to do publicity. You know what they do? They start donating money. They start giving rice. they start doing all this charity bullshit to whitewash their name. And to make sure the media is there to report it. Okay, and then the victims will say, oh my God, this Sultan is so good. He is helping us victims. You caused the bloody flood. Okay, you caused the bloody flood. Okay, this is equivalent to if you have a younger sibling, when everyone is not looking, you slap the shit out of him or her, and then they start crying, right? And then you start consoling them, and you make sure everyone is there to see it. Oh my God, my poor brother, my poor sister, what happened to you? And then people will say, wow, you're such a good brother. Dude, come on. Come the fuck on. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know why I swear so? Because this boils my blood. Okay? Do you know what is hypocritical? You want the definition of being a hypocrite? This is it. Okay? They tell you not to spoil the environment, okay? And then there they go selling forests, cutting trees, causing all this flood, and then say, korang kena bersyukur. And you know what Pa said? You know what Pa said? They say flood is because we all maksiat. We all do haram stuff. So Tuhan is trying to punishing us. Really, dude? Really? You wanna play the religion card? Really? So if this doesn't make you angry, I don't know what does. Right? Does it make you angry? It should. It should make you angry, right? They sell your forest, they make you pay for their mistake. Hey guys, when it's flooding, it damages your car, you know. Who's paying for your car? You. Okay? And who's paying for their supercar? Is you too. Because they cut their forest, you got flooded, they are counting their money on their way to the bank. Oh yay, 10 million. What car should I buy this year? Oh, I should get 3 more Lamborghini. That 3 color looks nice. So we rakyats, we the people, we are the donkeys. We are the ultimate donkeys. Okay, it happens in every state. It happens in Pahang. Pahang is very notorious for this. Do you know? Okay, like I said, I might get into trouble for this. Do you know how Pahang Sultan gets so rich? Is by selling forests and by selling titles. Do you know that? Do you know that? You want to be a dato, you want to be a dato, you go Pahang, you spend 200,000, they will give you one. Exactly. Hey guys, do you know how hard is it to become a dato? To become a dato, you need to give, you need to contribute to the society, right? Like Dato Lee Chong Wei, okay, he got 3 freaking silver medal, okay, he mengharumkan nama Malaysia, that's why he got a dato. Right? So in Pahang, right, they don't give a shit. They just want your money. So you go Pahang, right, you give them 200,000, they will give you, I think 200,000 or 500,000, I couldn't remember. They will give you that dato. So at your Velfire, your car, your Velfire or Alfred, you have a dato there. Pahang dato. Everyone will say, wow, my God, you're a dato. Don't make me laugh, please. Okay, don't make me laugh, please. This is why in Malaysia, right, especially Chinese dato, they are known for gangsters because those gangsters, right, they want to whitewash their name so that people don't treat them as a gangster. So they will buy the dato shit. They will buy the dato plate. So you see, I'm not a gangster anymore because I'm a dato. This is why Pahang Sultan got so rich by selling datos. Right? Guys, ugly truth. I might get into trouble for saying this, but I still have to say it because that's the truth. Okay, that's the ugly truth in Malaysia. Okay, can you see why Mahathir is trying to get rid of the royals last time? Okay, Mahathir did try. He wanted to abolish the royals. He tried. Okay, but it kind of pissed the Malays off because Malays they are very royal to their kings. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm not royal to my king. Okay, Selangor Sultan is okay. Selangor Sultan is cool. Perak Sultan is cool. Okay, Sultan Nazrin is cool. But some other sultans, they are kind of questionable. Okay, especially if you go and dig up on Sultan Johor, okay, right now is Sultan Ibrahim, right? His dad is very notorious for causing a lot of trouble. Okay, did you know that the previous Sultan Johor, he beat up a ball boy because he laughed at him? Do you know that? Yeah, they used to be pirates lah. Okay, the dying Ibrahim era. Okay, what happened to Sultan? Okay, in the 90s, right? In the 90s, right? You go and dig up on this. I'm not shitting. Yes, during playing golf. Yes, during the 90s, right? Okay, I forgot what's the Sultan Johor's name, but during that time, right, he was playing golf. Okay, and I think he hit a bad ball. Okay, he couldn't even score the easiest ball. So the ball boy started to kind of laugh at him. Okay, and it kind of pissed him off. So what he did was he beat the kid up right in front of everyone. Okay, he beat all kinds of shit out of the kid in front of everyone because he laughed at him. Okay, and the Sultan got into no trouble because in front of everyone, not to say parents, but in front of everyone, he got beaten up. He got beaten up badly. Okay, just because he laughed at the Sultan. Right, and in the 90s, right? Okay, this is a little bit of politics, guys. In the 90s, Sultan has this thing called immunity. Immunity. That means if Sultan were to drive a supercar and he crashed into you and you die, you have no rights to sue him because of the immunity. And because of the immunity, you cannot sentence Sultan to any punishment. So, right. Hi, Shane. You're having dinner, huh? Okay. Nice hair, though. Nice hair. Right. Anyway, so yeah, you know what? Let's come back to here, huh? Before I get into any trouble. So if tomorrow, right? If tomorrow, there's police showing up at my house, I know one of y'all is a snitch right here. Okay, snitches get stitches, so if I get into trouble, all 10 of you, one of you is a spy. One of you is an imposter. Okay. Anyway, moving on, shall we? Moving on. Right. So to stop illegal logging, this is not going to happen. Right. I trust you. Okay. Anyway, so forest burning. This one you go and tell it to Indonesia lah. You go and tell it to Indonesia. Those bastards are very famous for this. Oh yeah, talk to me more. Okay, sure. I have tons of stories to tell, right? So don't use pesticide and prevent harmful exhaust gas from vehicles. Guys, when it comes to exhaust gas, right? Malaysia, we don't give a shit. But in China, right, they are very strict on this. Every year, you have to bring your car for inspection. If it doesn't pass inspection, if your car puts out too much of pollutant, you are not allowed to renew your road tax. Same goes to in Europe and in China. So Malaysia, we don't really care lah. You see those lorries putting out black smoke, like nobody's business. Grandma's story. Because you all love all this story, so that's what I tell. Right, anyway, and of course to use renewable energy. Okay, use solar or use wind or use what else can you use? Solar lah. Okay, if you have the money, put a solar panel on your roof. Okay, but you will attract unwanted attentions lah. Because if I'm a robber or if I'm a thief, yes, I see your house. Wow, this house got solar panel. Sure, very rich one. Then your house will get broken into. Right? It's like stainless steel gate lah. Okay, if your house outside has a very nice stainless steel gate, then I will say, wow, this house very rich, Wow, inside got Alfred some more. Then you get in trouble. Right? Anyway, why do I keep criticizing Malaysia? Guys, don't get me wrong. I love Malaysia. This is why I criticize it. Okay, I mean, it's sad to see your country be in such a state lah. Okay, anyway, so let's go to our exercise, shall we? Okay, let's go to our exercise. Have we done any though? Have we done any exercise last week? Shane, are you okay to write? You need to hold spoon with one hand while your pencil with another. Where's Meru? I realized Meru is not here today. No wonder the class is like a little bit quiet. Okay, anyway, so let's go to our question 1. This is page 8. I'm just gonna keep this short, guys. I'm just gonna keep this short, So guys, as I said, you need to memorize the percentage. This is how your exam question will look like. So what is 78%? What is 78%? That would be your nitrogen, right? The gas that you can't use, the gas used for fertilizer. Okay, and then your Q, 21%, that's your oxygen. Like I said, be glad that oxygen is 21 right now, because if it's 30, your spiders will be as big as your palm or your arm. Right? And then of course you have 0.03, that would be your carbon dioxide. I'm just gonna write CO2 here. I'm just gonna write CO2, and then 0.97, that's your inert gas. Okay, that's your inert gas. Jane, are you having cereal? Is it cereal? Don't tell me you're having cereal now. What? Now? Right now? Cereal at night? Okay. Okay. If it makes you happy, what's that, Cocoa Crunch? Damn, I'm hungry now. Okay, so guys, this is what you need to know, huh? This is what you need to know, huh? Really easy stuff, right? How do I memorize this? Very easy. Okay, you see, carbon dioxide is like 0.03, right? So I just remember this as a nose. Sichuan mala. Aiyah, you're into this kind of stuff. I really hate mala one. I can't. Okay, why would I want to spend money and make my butthole on fire? Every time I eat this mala thing, I will hate myself few hours later. So I stopped. Okay, so this is, you see, your nose is 3, so this is 0.03 lah. Yeah, exactly. Luncheon meat and meat fried. Oh, that's nice, Gabriel. That's nice. That is something I would love to have. Damn, guys, you guys are making me hungry. Okay, stop it. Okay, right. So PQRS. So next, the importance of gas P. What is gas P? P is your nitrogen, right? So nitrogen is used by plants. Okay, digunakan oleh tumbuhan, right, as fertilizer. Okay, sebagai baja. You have nitrogen in your P though. You have nitrogen in your P. So peeing to a plant, right? You're actually giving it fertilizer. The more you know. Pullman dinner set so gay. What they serve you, Wei? What they serve you? Why is it so gay? They give you pink color macaron, is it? Okay lah, where got gay? Yeah, exactly, Kawai, I know. I just finished my dinner too. Right, anyway, so C, what would happen to the temperature of the earth if percentage of S increase? Right, like I said, your CO2, they are like glass, they are like greenhouse gas. Remember I said greenhouse effect? Oh, of course lah, tell me, what do you expect? You remember greenhouse effect? So carbon dioxide, they are very known for keeping heat in your environment. So what happens to the temperature? Your temperature will increase. Okay, it will increase. So why? Give a reason. Why does it increase? Because gas S traps heat. Okay, S memerangkap haba. Like I said, you know what is green? Remember what is greenhouse effect? Like when you park your car under the sun for a few hours, the glass will trap heat inside your car. That's why your car gets really hot. So around Earth, right, the carbon dioxide is like the glass. So it makes you hot. Literally, not figuratively. Okay. Yeah, greenhouse is hot. I mean, literally hot. Okay. So greenhouse. You know it's a greenhouse, right? You know it's a greenhouse, right? Grand house, what the hell? Okay, greenhouse. You know it's a greenhouse, right? Yeah, it looks like this. So guys, if your house has a lot of windows, it turns your house into a greenhouse. That's why if you have a lot of windows in your house, it makes your house hot. If you have a big window in your room and if it faces west, you will know what I mean. It gets really hot. Yes, the house full of glass, that's why. So it makes your house hot. So this is good for winter country because you see, flowers, they need 37 degrees to grow well. So this makes the flower grow well. But if it's around Earth, greenhouse effect, then that's not a good thing. You see, carbon dioxide, they function like the glass. So this is what happens, you see. The carbon dioxide is like a glass. It traps all the heat on Earth, inside Earth. So that's why we get hot. Oh, Japan has a lot of these, is it? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Wow, how do you know? How do you know? You have been there? All right. Anyway, so D, give one reason why. Wow, 6. Where did you go? Was it Osaka or Tokyo? Wow, that's cool. I really want to go to Japan. But it's really, wow, Hokkaido. Wow, that's cool. I really want to go there, but it's really expensive. Okay, wait lah, I go sell backside first lah. I will get money and go there. Okay, Korea complete opposite. Yeah, I agree. Koreans, as I don't know whether you guys know this, Koreans, the only polite way about them is just the speaking. Okay, they are rude as hell. Do you know that? They spit on the street. Okay, I've not been there, but this is what my friends told me lah. Okay, they spit on the street, and yeah, Koreans, they are really rude, especially to tourists. Okay, because of something called xenophobia. They don't really like foreigners. Do you know that? Koreans are like that. Unless you speak Korean lah. Okay, unless you speak Korean. And guys, word of advice, please, if you go Korean, right, don't try to speak non-formal Korean to them. It will really piss them off. Do you know that? Okay, in Korean we say panmal. Panmal means non-polite speaking. Okay, it's like when you say sorry, you say mianamida or 죄송합니다. You don't say miane. They will get really pissed off because they're like, who are you? Why are you speaking to me so? Yeah, exactly. Okay, please say mianamida. Okay, or miane. Please don't say miane. They will get really pissed off. Okay, same goes to Japan lah. You use the formal way, right? There's something there's so that's the polite way. Yeah, no lah, my Korean is very rusty already. I haven't speak in a while. Is it tourist friendly? Is it certain places lah when they want to rip you off, like Gangnam? It is, I know. Okay, because Gangnam is, unless you have the money to spend there, that's a different story. Okay, so okay lah. If you go to Jeju, very tourist friendly one, because they can rip you off. What? You can enjoy it. Yeah, the train is nice. I agree. Right. Anyway, so give one reason why air is a mixture. You remember what is a mixture? Mixture means they don't get married. They don't get married. Okay, because air contains more than one type or more than one element. Okay, lebih daripada sejenis unsur, and they are mixed physically or combined physically. Digabung secara fizikal. Right, but Korean is cool lah. I really wanted to go there. That's the reason why I took Korean. I've learned it. I forgot it. Then even now I still haven't gone there. So sad. I just don't have the money. Right. Anyway, but Korean is cool though. Guys, Korean is not that hard to learn. Do you know that? Korean is not that hard to learn. You put your heart to it. In like 3 months or half a year you can speak. Yeah. Right. 진짜요. Okay. Anyway, E. Which of the following processes only occur in the presence of Q? Yeah, it is. Oh, Wei Heng, are you kidding? German is freaking hard, please. Okay, so Q. What is Q again? Q is the oxygen. So what do you need oxygen for? Do you need it for respiration? Yes, you do. Do you need it for combustion? Yes, you do. Do you need it for photosynthesis? No, you don't. Shin, is that your main entrance of your house? Why is your PC at the main entrance there one? Sorry lah, I very bad lah. I very busy for it. Okay. Anyway, I had to learn French. Oh, I did learn French a little bit in university too. Okay, but it's I can read lah, but I can't really speak that because the pronunciation is making you crazy. Okay, just by pronouncing the R, right, it took me a week already. Okay, it's egg. Okay, so guys, it's merci, it's not mercy. Okay, it's meg. Okay, the R is pronounced as egg. Okay, merci. Okay, merci. It's egg. It's a weird language. Okay, don't even get me started on their name, the numbering system. Oh my god. Okay, if you learn French, right, please make sure you have good maths, because 90, right, they call it Kiat Vong Dis. What does it mean? That means 4 times 20 plus 10. What in the serious? When I learned this, I was like, what? Why can't I call it 90? Okay, because that's why. This is how we name our numbering system. My way or the highway. 1 is normal, okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, I forgot. I forgot. Okay, Korean I remember lah. Hana do set net also you go you do. I hope you this one I remember, but it's French no. Forgot lah. It was like 10 years ago already. I really forgot. Okay, I'm a language geek lah, guys. I'm a language geek lah. So I really love learning new language. Right. Anyway, so number 2, you do it yourself. This is the same question all over again. Okay, Chinese. Yeah, for Chinese. For our maths we okay lah, but for Guai Lo for Western people their maths very bad one You want them to learn French, they will die. Okay, just by the numbering system you will die. Okay, oh shit, I did some of this already. Okay lah, okay, I'll just give you the answer lah. So this is our carbon cycle as we learned just now. So how do you get carbon dioxide out from your air? That's your photosynthesis. Can I speak in a British accent, you say? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. What? you want some Aussie accent too? Prime mic. Okay, prime mic. Need a little bit power. Okay, that's Aussie accent. Right. I suck at it. Hey, you know British accent has like 20, 30 something. You have the Geordie accent, which is from Newcastle. You have the Cockney accent. You know the Boer of War. That one is Cockney accent. That one is mostly in London. And then London, you have West London and East London accent. And then you have yeah, all kinds of accent. And then you have Scottish accent. Okay, which is the weirdest. Okay, if you can understand Scottish, then it's really difficult to understand. Try and listen to Scottish. You will say, what, sir? Is it English? And then there's Wales, and then there's the Cardiff accent, and then there's the Irish accent. The Irish. Just go for a day. No, you won't. You will just learn how to swear. French accent. I can't do a French accent though. I can't. Sorry, I can't. Right. Anyway, so let's go to B. State 2 function of the plant in the carbon cycle. So what are plants doing? Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know in my Zago, thank you. Right. Hey, in China, if you speak in a southern accent, let's say you're from Guangdong, you speak southern accent without the you know, northern people, they will look down on you. They do. Okay, because if you don't 吞字 吞字 is the if you don't do this, they will say, oh, you are southern side, 你是南方人. They will kind of look down on you. It's like in India, if you speak Hindi, okay, you are the northern Indians. If you speak Tamil, they will look down on you because it's the poor people's language, because you're from south. You see? So because, and if you speak Punjab, and it's another story. And this is what my friend told me lah. If you're Indian, right? If you're Malayalam, oh my god, the elitism is like on another level. Malayalam, they just kind of look down on everyone. Okay, and then there's the Punjab, and then there's the Gujarati, and then there's okay, cultures, guys, culture. Okay, anyway, so what's the function of plants? Okay, plants is to absorb carbon dioxide untuk menyerap carbon dioxide, and this is to you cannot say oxygen here, guys, because carbon cycle doesn't involve the oxygen. Okay, you can say photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis. Oh, you know what's fun? Bahasa Indonesia is fun. Bahasa Indonesia is fun. If you know how to speak Bahasa Indonesia. I mean, Shane, if you're from Sarawak, your Malay there, if you know how to speak Malay, the Sarawak Malay is a bit different, right? Oh, Sabah, sorry, Sabah. Sorry, not Sarawak, Sabah. The Malay there is a bit weird, right? Because I have my wife has a cousin from Sabah too. Okay, the way she speaks Malay, I can't understand. Okay, it's like my Indonesia friend lah. Okay, teman gue bilang sama kamu. I was like, what? Okay, they don't say kawan, they say teman. Okay, they don't say cakap, they say bilang. So it's like, what? I don't understand. Right? Yeah, I do. I'm a language geek lah, like I say. Okay, anyway, so predict two effect that can be expected if all trees are felled. What kind of question is this, right? Your oxygen level will decrease. Okay, oxygen level decrease. Okay, oxygen berkurang. Okay, oxygen berkurang because you have less photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis yang berkurang. Yeah, you can say that too. You can say that too. Flexing. Yeah, I kind of am. Okay. Right, guys, our time is almost up. So as a Malaysian citizen, okay, let me answer this, the last one. Suggest ways that you can ensure carbon dioxide and oxygen is maintained. Well, you can take public transport. Okay, you can plant more trees. Okay, carpool. Oh yeah, there's one more, guys. You want to save the world, right? Be a vegetarian. Because they say, I shit you not, if everyone in this world becomes a vegetarian, okay, carbon dioxide will reduce by 20%. Okay, because there's less farming. So save this world. Be a vegetarian. Be in Malaysia, you don't. Yeah, you're like, wow, Shane, that sounds really wrong. You're like giving out your. Okay, so in Malaysia, yeah, exactly. Malaysia has all kinds of good food. I mean, Indian vegetarian food is not bad, right? I can eat banana leaf rice for the rest of my life. Okay, I can. Okay, anyway, so guys, I think I'm gonna stop here lah. You can go home and finish the rest of it yourself. Next week, I'm going to go into combustion. Next week, we are setting shit on fire. Okay, no, we don't. we are learning how to. Okay. Right. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Have a good Friday and good weekend. I will see you next week. Right. So see you. Have a good week and bye-bye. Good night.